Alright guys, welcome back to TheeDrewGamer's Kingdom Hearts Pseudo Chronological series. This is another bonus episode for Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. This is just a quick introduction because I started recording this bonus episode and I've been recording it in parts. And what I was originally doing was I was going to do a couple of missions with Sora and Riku, like the special portals with Sora and Riku. And then I was going to end it with the Digital Cup Flick Rush tournament. And I started doing that, and then I realised I should probably do all the special portals in one episode. So ignore anything where I'm saying, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that in the thing. This is the actual introduction to the video. So I'll try and cut that out anyway, but I wanted to do that and get that just clarified, because I'm going to go off, I'm going to go through, and I'm just going to keep dropping and changing to do all the special missions I can with each character, and then just doing it again until I've got them all. So yeah, I will see you in the actual episode. I thought I'd just give you that info, and I hope you enjoy it. Over in the first district, we have another bonus special portal for Riku, which is the Thunder Wrath. And what you have to do is we don't have to do it, like I said, you don't have to do this, but I like to do it anyway. Well, I try to anyway.
No way.
Okay, oh, I did count, okay. There's obviously counter. Okay, there we go, we can just do that. Well, I don't know where the Thunder Wrath is, there he is. I know. That's my Pegaslick. Alright, so that's another of Riku's Traverse Town portals down. Sorry, I got like really confused there in my words. That's another one of Riku's Traverse Town portals completed, and we get Charming Fantasy and a Royal King. Here in the second district, we have the Flower Meow, which I believe we actually get the recipe for that as well, so I am actually able to make it. I don't know what the difference between that and the normal one is, but well, we're able to make it. So we've got Ramen Fancy, Royal Cake, and the Flower Meal recipe. Here in the garden, we have another set of Thunder Wraths. There's a lot of these. I've got to win in 20 seconds. I don't think I'll do it, but we'll give it a go. Oh, never mind. Alright, so that's another one down. Another Riku's missions down. Which gives me another Charming Fantasy. Riku's next one. Over in the Fountain Plaza. Come on. And for that, I get a Rampant Fan. And Riku's final mission in Traverse Town. You'll notice that obviously that a lot of them are just repeats of ones we've seen before, just harder versions, pretty much. Like we fought 3 Thunder Wraths in in Traverse Town. But yeah, each world, apart from the world that never was, has 6. So I've done all 6 for Riku. I've covered some of them in the live streams. So then I will move on to Sora's. Over in Riku's version of this, Sora's version of Traverse Town, we have some more Thunder Rafts. There's a lot of Thunder Rafts around. Ow. And we've got to perform 3 successful counters, so let's give it a go. It doesn't matter if we don't do it, but... Come on. Whoa. Awesome. Right, okay, let's get going then. There's one somewhere else. I believe down here, yeah. Oh, we're leveled up as well, that's good. So that's another one down. Another one for Sora in Traverse Town. With some more Thunder Rafts. I can't actually remember what I was doing. I think it's don't use triangle commands. And for that, we get... Malleable Fantasy and a Royal Cake. And the final mission in Traverse Town for Sora is another Thunder Raft. Lots of Thunder Rafts. Oh, I've got to do... slow motions. Awesome, done. Excellent. So that's Traverse Town done. I'm going to move on to Let's See Dave Discloche, or whatever it's called. And for this, I get a Malleable Fantasy. Alright, so we come over to here, we find this one. I remember this being a bit of a pain in the arse, actually. But... I need to block at least 3 attacks, so... Okay. That's fine. I just need to block 3 attacks, that's fine. Okay. Okay, there we go. Done. But now it's killing them. That's the problem. It's killing them. Okay, let's go to Rising Wing, which uses both of them. Oh, never mind. What happened? Okay. What happened? I didn't even see what happened. Oh, that's annoying. Get up. Okay, well, don't use Wing Blade then, I guess. Because it will cause death. Okay. Okay, let's try that again. I must have been, Ow. Oops. This one. Oh. God damn it. Come on. Come on. Attack me, please. Not you. I need that one below. Oh, okay. One more. Come on, one more. Okay, good. Right. Okay, let's try it again then, shall we? Take one of them out at a time. There we go. There's one down. I'll try to. This is, yeah, it's a pain in the ass. Oh no! Stop, 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 stop. Where's my sprite? Stop. I need to get some better moves on me here. Okay, so 2 are down. I guess they took out the others. Where's it? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Ow. Yay! Okay. Oh dear. So that's 2 of them down. For Riku, at least. And we've got Noble Fantasy and Blocker Candy Goggles. Alright, okay, so I'll head over to... What I'll do is I'll head over to the Flick Rush tournament, but on the screen you'll see Sora's, when I drop to Sora and do a few of his within the first few worlds, and then I will be back to the Flick Rush tournament. Over in the outskirts, we can find this one, which is... I think we've done this one with Sora as well. I could be wrong. I think Sora has this one too. Stop, Riku. Oh no. Alright, okay. I just want to get one more block. One more would be great. And then I can just bash him about a bit. Ah, jeez, those. Okay, there we go. Alright, for this one we get... that I'm not sure. Let's find out. Charming Fantasy Royal Cake. Over in Notre Dame for Riku, we have the Neko Cat. Which is simple enough. And for that we get a Noble Fantasy. Over in here again, Riku has the Meow Wows. I've got to perform 3 slow motion attacks though, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. Oh yeah, we're alright. Oh, they're over there, are they? Right, okay. Excellent, right. I'm gonna go for that. Awesome, down. For this, we get a Charming Fantasy. Okay, here we have the last one for Riku in this area. In this world, I should say.
No way.
Okay, one more. Excellent, right. Whoa, where are we? Don't click. I hate when it does this. Because they've fallen down there, but the camera can't figure out where they are. Really? Where is it? Well, why is it over there? So we're actually getting to fight the actual thing that we need to fight now, which is these. There's another one, okay. Hang on, let me stop spazzing the camera around. Okay, perfect. And that is the last one for this world, for Riku. I'll move on to Sora's versions of these now. Okay. But first, we get a charming fantasy. Here is... I've got a few Sora ones to do. I think I've got one in a couple of the worlds that I need to do. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to do these as quickly as I can. And then I have a few others to do, like in the worlds, but then after... Oh, Jesus. I don't want to not get that on this one. Okay, got it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to obviously... I'll probably leave them until after I've finished the live streams then. Because then I can cover them all the rest of the remaining ones that I need to do. I think there's 6 in each world, apart from the last world. I think there's 3 each. 6 for each character as well. 6 in each world for each character, and then 1 in each. So I'm going to do those for now, and then, like for instance, when this video's gone up, Riku's... I hadn't done the Musketeers for Sora, but I've just done it to Riku, so you know where I am, sort of thing, within the live streams. So I'm going to be doing the few in the first 4 worlds for Sora, if I have any, and then that'll be it for this episode, just so you know what's going on. I'll move on to the next one now. Here we have one of the special portals for Sora in Notre Dame. I don't know why they didn't call this world Notre Dame, honestly. Instead of La Cité des Clochers, or whatever it's called. And this isn't, again, this isn't the enemy that we are looking for. The enemy we are looking for is the Zolothan. That one, specifically. So that one's that down. I don't know what I'm going to get for doing this. And for this one, I get a Lofty Fantasy. Here we have another one for Sora in Notre Dame. It's a achieve victory in 30 seconds or less. So again, that's not the enemy that we're looking for. I don't believe. I think that's the enemy we're looking for. Yeah. Oh wow, okay, that's easy enough. The most annoying thing about these is that because you have to keep dropping between the characters to get them to appear. And sometimes, like, one doesn't come for ages, so I keep getting, like, really high drops. Dulcet Fantasy. And finally for Sora in this world, on top of Notre Dame, we find another set of Neko Cats. We've got to pull off 3 counters, which shouldn't be too bad. Ow, 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 he says. That's 1. Can someone attack me? Ow. Excellent, right, okay, there we go.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, take this. Ha. Yeah, hey, yeah, yeah. Ha. Back off. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ha. Hey, yeah, ha, yeah, ha. Ha, yeah, hey, yeah, freeze. Hey, yeah, hey, ha.
There's a lot of enemies in this one, geez.
Hey, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so that's the final one for this world for Sora and Riku. So we're going to move on to the grid. We got a malleable fantasy for that. It won't let me. Yeah, there we go. I should be able to block this and complete it because I messed up last time. Okay, let's go. That's oh no, hang on. Oh no, I'm stunned. No, 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 no. Ow. Okay. Yeah, come on. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, good. Right, let's go. Oh no, I got 0 gravity. Come on, let me down. These aren't too hard, so that's fine. It's just these cannon things that are really annoying. I don't like the cannon. I've never liked fighting the cannon enemies, because you basically just got to spam them with that. I'm going to try fire raiding them as well, just to make this a little bit quicker. Okay, that's good. Ramsey's leveled up as well. Oh, it's these as well. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Okay, well, Riku leveled up 2. That's good. Where are we going, Riku? Oh, there's a chest here as well. Let me grab that while I'm here. He's got a water barrel, which is good. Ow, come on. Damn it. Unfortunately, a lot of these enemies are quite hard to take care of. Am I supposed to be fighting all these? I don't even know. I don't think we ever got the music to this point either. There we go, jeez. So. That's that one down. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to knock the microphone then. And we got a noble fantasy and some candy goggles. There's another chest here, so let me grab that. And then I'll cut away to where I can find the other one. And then I'll cut away again to Sora's. Any of the Sora ones that I need to do in the first 3 worlds. When I drop to him. I believe I already did this one with Sora. And we come over to the grid and we find these Yogi rounds. We're not allowed to use triangle commands, so... So we may as well just smack him up a bit with the Shining Horn, or whatever it's called, Shining Hammer. I think you only ever get like cake. Sometimes you might get another recipe item, but it seems to be very rare that you do. As a bonus reward for doing like the bonus challenges. So I got candy goggles, but I got noble fantasy for that. Okay, so let me move on to another one for Riku then. Over in the grid, in the dock area, we find the Kabutos. Another set of Kabutos. Oh, jeez. I'm not too bothered if I don't get the bonus item, but it's, you know, it's always good to have. Ah, see, look, I failed it. Never mind, whatever. They're probably only like a cake or something, so... Whatever. Here we have another one in the grid for Riku. Okay, let's go to Ghost Rider then. That was Aqua's last one in Birth by Sleep. I love Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider's super cool. And for that mission, we get a Noble Fantasy. Here we have another one in the grid for Riku. So it's got to pull off 3. Ow. Pull off 3 counters. Which isn't too bad. Excellent, done. And for that, I get Charming Fantasy. Last one in the grid for Riku, and we have another Meow Wow one.
Yeah. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Alright, come here.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
And that is the last one for Riku here, so we'll be moving on to Sora's and then Princess Paradise. But first, we have received a Charming Fantasy. Here we have one for Sora in the grid. So I think we've done this one for Riku as well, so I think some of them are pretty much copy and paste on either side. You just gotta do them both.
Yeah. Back off.
And for this we get I have no idea. For this we get a Malibu Fantasy. Here we have another one for Sora in the grid. This is another one we've done for Riku as well. I remember doing this in the live stream.
Ha. 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 Ha.
Come on.
Ha.
I love how the keyblades look in this world. They look so cool. Ah, no. Hey! Cheeky. Come on, get down, get down.
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it. Let me get rid of these snails. I can block the last one, it's fine. Just wanted to try and... Hey. Come on. Come on. What are you doing? Right. It's like, whoa. Calm down.
Back off.
Awesome, okay. We're getting quite a lot done. We're getting a lot done now. And with this one, I get a Noble Fantasy. Here we have another one in the grid for Sora, which is more KO Kabutos. We're getting a lot of KO Kabutos. Gotta pull up 3 counters. Come on. 2. 1 more. Excellent. Alright. Hey. Whoa. What's going on here? Okay, let's just get these out of the way then. We're not too far from the save point either, so that's good. And that is yet another one down for Sora in the grid. And for this, I'll probably get the same prize. Was it a Malleable? Was it a Noble Fantasy? I can't remember. Malleable Fantasy. And here we have Sora's final one for the grid, which is defeat the enemies in 20 seconds as well, which I don't mind. Like I said, I don't care if I don't do it. For the most part, I end up doing them, but some of them get harder. Like later on, there's one that's like a 20-second timer, and it's like impossible to do unless you're at like max level or something. So that's the final one for Sora at the grid. We're going to move on to Princess Paradise and obtained a Malleable Fantasy. Over in Princess Parasite, it's basically what I am, Princess Parasite right now. Take no damage more than 2 times, and this should be Ice Queen Ace, yeah? Okay, right, let's give it a go then. Oh, jeez, it hit me. Uh-oh. Ouch. Jeez. I don't think it's gonna matter what I get, but I'd hope that my Dream Eaters might be able to take these out. How about I use the balloon red, not bubble red? Got you. Right, okay, cool. So that's another one, Dan. I think usually you get fantasies for these, yeah? You get, what do I get? A Dulcet Fantasy, Candy Goggles. Alright, so I should have one more to do with Riku, and then that'll be it. Till I do the Digital Cup. Back in Princess Paradise for Riku, in his Monstro area, we have another set of these. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Okay, well, that's annoying. Okay. 2. Got it, right. So, that is another one down for Riku in Princess Paradise, and we get Epic Fantasy. Over in the Bowser Monstro, we have another set of enemies to take care of. Let's do Thunder Song. I think it's another set of Penguin Aces, or whatever they're called. Ice Squid Aces. A little shot of Riku's ass then. And for this one we get an Epic Fantasy. Over in the mouth of Monstro, we have another Juggle Putt set. I don't know if I'm going to be able to reach it, but let's give it a go. Oh, okay, never mind. And we get a Vibrant Fantasy. And finally, in Riku's version of Princess Paradise, inside Monstro's Cavity, we have one final mission to do, which is another set of Ice Queen Aces, so... Okay, well they've just fallen off. Jeez, how far did it go? It's really intense. We got. I think that. Yeah, I hear him. Oh no, it's that. Okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on. One more, and then I can hit him. Come on. There we go. Right. Well, that's what Ryu Dragon here. Excellent. So that's another world down for Riku. I'll move on to Sora's versions of these worlds now. Of this world, sorry. And that is an epic fantasy. We come over to the promontory or something, and we come here, we find another flower meow. We're going to kill this in 20 seconds. I don't know if I'll do this or not, but we'll give it a go.
Yeah, hey, yeah. Take this. Yeah. Hey, yeah. Yeah.
Hey, come here.
Hey, yeah. Ha, hey.
Oh, I did it. Okay, cool. Now, those are the only ones I've got for Sora, but even though I just said I wasn't going to switch and do it, I might switch back to Riku. Just to... What do we get? We've got a Vibrant Fantasy and a Candy Goggles. Okay. Just to see if we can do some others.
Hey, hey, yeah.
Sorry, let me just kill these.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah.
Because these bits aren't going to be that long. Like, these little clips. That's the problem. They're not going to be that long. Okay. So I'm going to drop over to Riku and see if I can do a few with him again. And then I'll finish the episode off with the Digital Cup. So over in Prankster's Paradise, we have the Seal Pot.
Hey! Yeah! 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 Ha! Yeah! Hey! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Which is pretty simple. We decided to not use triangle commands, I believe. What do I get? Prickly Fancy, excellent. Come to the ocean depths with Sora, and we will find this special portal.
Hey, yeah, hey.
Really? Come on, Sora.
Fine. Hey, ha.
Stop. That's really irritating.
Hey, yeah, hey, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ha,
Whatever, I don't care about the bonus mission, but it sucks I got frozen twice.
Yeah, yeah, hey, ha.
And for this one, I got I don't know. Prickly Fantasy. And another one in Prankster's Paradise for Sora, we have another set of Juggle Pops.
There. Yeah. There. Hey, ha, yeah.
To which we get... I don't know what we're going to get. Prickly Fantasy? Oh, Lofty Fantasy. Back in Prankster's Paradise with Sora, we have another set of these. There's just low like to have certain sets of enemies in one world. It's ridiculous.
So long. Back off. Ha.
Easy enough. And for this, we get... I'm not sure what we get for this. I think you always get the same thing from each enemy. Troubling Fantasy, never mind. Over in the circus area of Prankster's Paradise for Sora, we can have his final portal. I believe this is the right one. So I think, yeah, we've got to block 3 enemies. Ah. I think you can block the jump. if Sora would face it. There we go. Sorry, I'm like messing up right now. Come on. Oh my god, stop. Alright. There you go, right. Ah. Sorry, let's stop. What? Why can't I not? Why is it not working? It's because they're all here. They're messing me up. Whoa, 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 come on. Get down. There we go, right, jeez. I don't know why that took so long, but here we are.
Take this. Yeah. Fine.
Sorry, I don't know why this one's taking me so long.
Take this. Yeah.
Did they kill it? What? I don't get it. I actually don't get it.
Yeah.
Or is this the same thing? I don't know.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah.
It must be the same thing, I'm just like confusing, getting confused.
Hey. Yeah. 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 Hey.
Sorry, this was taking me a while actually.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Because we should be fighting some juggle pups again for the final time. Oh, there it is.
Hey.
Orion does like...
Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Yeah.
There we go. A prickly fantasy, awesome. Over in Country of the Musketeers, we've come here, we've got to pull off 3 flow motion attacks, and we should have some halberds, which I love the halberds.
Take this.
I want to get one for my team, so I'm hoping to get one soon. I want to get a really good rank one though, that's the problem. Awesome, okay, that's that done. Which shouldn't take too long at all. And what do we get for that? Epic fantasy. Okay. Alright, cool. And that is it, and I will be over in the Digital Cup now. Another one for Riku in this area. Country of the Musketeers, I can't remember what it was called. Okay, so we just got to pull 3 flow motion attacks, so why don't we do that? That's not the enemy we want either, it's the Ducky Goose that we want. I believe. There it is. So that's another one down for Riku in Country of the Musketeers. And as a prize, I get Grim Fantasy. Over here in the Grand Lobby, we have another set of Aura Lions that we can take out. And all I see is Triangle Command, so we'll give it a go. That's just a normal one, I think, yeah? And for this one, I get a Fleeting Fantasy. Yeah, another one for Riku at Country of the Musketeers. Gotta pull off 3 counters if I can. And we have another set of aura lines. Come on. Someone attack me. There we go, right. I don't know where my dream eaters are. Come on. Excuse me. And that is a epic fantasy. In the machine room, we will find another mission here. Special portal, so we're going to use play charge, why not? And there's the Mimi bunnies that we need to kill. Awesome. Okay, let's get rid of these fellas. And for this mission, we get a Grim Fantasy. And here is Riku's final mission in Country of the Musketeers before I move on to Symphony of the Sorcery. Symphony of Sorcery. I can never get that name right. I don't know why. I always call it either Symphony of Sorcery, of the Sorcerer, or Symphony of the Sorcery. Okay, right. Oh, not Skeleton Wild, what it's called. Oh, I don't care. So that is that down. We've got an epic fantasy. In the Country of the Musketeers for Sora, we have a mission on the shore. What? Why did the music stop? We're not allowed to use triangle commands, so that's fine. And there they are. That's what we're looking for. The halberds. Excellent. Which I receive a Grim Fantasy. Over in Special Pause for Monster Michelle, we have another set which is Mimi Buddy. I forgot to mention that the halberds that we fought, that you just saw, we got the recipe for it, but I already have it, so it didn't really matter. So I think it's got to kill him in 20 seconds. Okay, I'll give it a go.
Take this. Yeah. Ha, yeah, ha, hey, yeah. Yeah.
Probably not gonna do it. I don't mind if I don't do it, honestly.
Ha, hey, yeah.
Oh, just. So for the Mimi Buddies, we get, I don't know. I'm gonna say, what should we say, Grim Fantasy. Fleeting Fantasy. Okay, that's fine.
Yes.
And let me just get this chest while I'm here. Why not? Sparker. Over in the training yard for Sora, we have some halberds. And we need to take care of what we've got to do. Walk through attacks, okay.
Ha. 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 Ho. 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 Ha. Ho. Ha.
Hey, stop. What are you doing? Okay, there we go. Go. Come here. Don't know why that one took so long, but it did. Which gives me a drum roll. Prickly Fantasy, yay! So we're gonna move on to the next one. Here we have another mission for Sora. We're gonna take out the Ducky Goose and pull off, I think it's said to be flow motion attacks. That's easy enough. Ah, I hate that move. There we go. That was lucky. So for doing that, I receive a Prickly Fantasy. And finally, for Sora, we have some Aura Lions in this area. I nearly ended up not recording that then, so that would have been annoying. And that's another world down for Sora. So we're going to move on to the final... to the next world, sorry, not the final world. Here in Symphony of Sorcery with Riku, we have the Ghost of Baki. Now, I already recorded this with Sora, but obviously Sora's just coming second because I've been doing Riku's first. I don't know what my mission is. Probably not to use triangle commands. Seeing as I don't see anything. But I've never received the recipe for this one, so I'm assuming I'm going to get it somewhere. Either in a chest or this one, because you don't fight this anymore. I believe you don't fight that in any of the other worlds, so in the special missions. And with that, we have Fleeting Fantasy. Yeah, there you go. It's Ghost of Baki recipe. I thought I would. Another one for Riku in Symphony of Sorcery, back in the woods again. It's another set of Pekka Slicks. Hey, stop. How many we got left? Probably one. Come here. So that's another one down for Riku. And we get an Epic Fantasy for that. Here in the Golden Wood with Riku, we have another Ryo Dragon. I've got to block 3 times, I think. Oops. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, jeez. Oh my god. Okay, we have another one coming at me here. Stop. They have a lot of health. Hello? Where are you? Oh, he's down here, is he? Ow. Okay, so that's another one down for Riku. Which gives me a Savage Fantasy. Outside the tower, we have Ryu Dragons that we have to take out. Awesome. And for this, I'm not sure what I'm going to get. Probably a Epic Fantasy, or a Savage, or a Wild. Any of them. Any fantasy you can think of. One of them. Fleeting. And finally, for Riku's final portal here. Now, just so you're aware, I did record all these in order. I recorded them in whatever order I wanted to do them in. So I actually did The World That Never Was pretty much after Traverse Town. And so I know I'm going to get Keyblade after this, because this is the final mission I need to do for Riku. And I actually got it with Sora, and I was actually surprised because I didn't know it was there. I actually forgot. So we're going to get that after we beat this. But I'm like really surprised when I get it with Sora, so that's why, if you're wondering why I'm like, why am I so surprised? Why is TheeDrewGamer so surprised? Oh my god. Come on, just one more combo. Oh no, what? There's more. Come on. He needs to come here. We're not going to come here, I'm going to go to you, so... It's like every time I do one of these missions, it's shown Riku from that angle, like from the back. It's ridiculous. So, for doing that, I get a Brilliant Fantasy, and I get the End of Pain. Here in Symphony of Sorcery, we have Pegaslix, which we can flow motion. No, come back, don't go away. The most annoying thing about enemies that fly is that they get you further away than you need to be. And for this mission, for this special portal, we receive... What do we receive? A Fleeting Fantasy. Over in the Precipice with Sora, we have the Ryu Dragons. We gotta get... I don't think I can do this one because none of my... Oh, there they are now. Or nearly Link, at least. Why are you not linked? Come on. Okay, let's go. There we go, that was lucky. I noticed I end up in critical health a lot with Sora on these missions, jeez. Okay, so that was another one that we got down. I don't know what we're going to get for this one. We're going to get a Prickly Fantasy. Right at the end of Symphony of Sorcery, at the edge of the fields, we have more Pegaslicks. So we have to pull off 3 counters, I believe. Come on. So, are you going to attack me? You're going in the way of it. Come on. What are you doing? Oh, do you know what? I don't care. So for this one, I am going to get a Lofty Fantasy or a Fleeting Fantasy. Prickly. Another one for Sora, and it is a Ghost Bucky. Got to kill him in 20 seconds or less. See if we can do it. I don't think I'm going to do it. I don't really care. I wonder if I'm going to get the recipe for this. Maybe. I think this is the only one where you find these. Oh no, it ate me. Get up. Okay, so that's another one down for Sora in Symphony of Sorcery, which is good. I think I've done at least 4 so far. Intrepid. Oh no, I didn't. Okay. At the tower with Sora in Symphony of Sorcery, we've got to do this without using any triangle commands, and it's a bunch of Ryo Dragons, which could be a pain in the ass. I remember this being a pain in the ass. And honestly, if I start dying, I'm not really that bothered about getting the bonus, but if I can get it, that'd be good. No, I don't care. And that is another one down for Sora in Symphony of Sorcery, and for that I get a Intrepid Fantasy. The last one in this world for Sora is another set of Pegaslicks, because it loves to give me Pegaslicks. I don't think it's going to be fighting these. What the hell? I don't care. Oh, well, I do care if I die, but... I love the Ryu dragons, but they are a pain in the ass to fight. Ah, come on, jeez. Oh, I was already pretty healed, actually. What the hell, that was weird. Awesome. Okay, so for the final Symphony of Sorcery, say it again. I get a Wild Fantasy. End of Pain. What? What? A keyblade that triggers fewer reality shifts, but compensates with a boost in magic and more frequent critical hits. Okay. Now, over in the world that never was, I think I mentioned this before. Each character only has three special portals. They're obviously harder. So here's Riku's first one, which is a Pegaslick. That's what the main enemy is. But you do start finding like harder enemies in there as well. Like, I also got Dark Roll and Dark Barrier as well for Riku. I just love. I think Riku just has overall better abilities and stuff in this game. Seriously. Come on. Alright, there we go. Right, okay, I can beat him up now. So Dark Roll is just basically like this, and it's just like so cool. Gotta be careful, because they are powerful. And harder to kill. Oh, leveled up, nice. Okay. Well, these aren't that bad. From what I remember. 1, 2, 3. It's tiny! It's tiny! Oh my god, I've never seen Mini. Like, actually, in action. That's hilarious. So for a Pegaslick, I'm not sure what we get for the Pegaslick, but let's have a gander. We got a Brilliant Fantasy. Here we have Riku's second mission in the world that never was. I'm not going to be able to do the bonus mission on this. I guarantee I will not be able to do the bonus mission on this. I don't know why they give you this one, honestly, to do this in 20 seconds. It's like impossible. We've got these stupid ass little things like going around as well. Unless there's only one of them, which I don't think there is. I think there's more than one. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, see, there's more than one. It took me 20 seconds, over 20 seconds to kill one. Unless you're probably like level 99. Go. If I don't get the bonus prizes, I'm not too bothered because they're just like usually royal cakes or excuse me, usually royal cakes or goggles. That's all they are really. And with this one, I get a Savage Fantasy. And here we have Riku's final special portal. It's a very intense one. Both of the last ones are really intense. This is like the hardest one you can do. I don't think I'm going to get the bonus on it. I'm just going to guarantee that I'm not going to get the bonus on it. Ah, see, I've already got hit twice, so I don't... Yeah, there you go. I don't care. As long as I don't die, that's the thing. Okay. These Ryu dragons can be so intense. Honestly. Sorry, I'm panicking. Okay, right. I was trying to kill the Ryu, the Aura Lion, but it just wouldn't let me kill it, so... Right, where's the Aura Lion? Oh no! Shit! Everything's here, everything's here. Right, I need to get away from everything right now. No, Sora, not Sora, Riku. Sorry, my nose is like itching now. That's a really uncomfortable time for that to happen. That Aura Line just really doesn't want to die, does it? Right, I'm going to stay away from it doing that because I hate when they spin round. There's two of them. I didn't realize there was two of them. Okay. Go away. Right. Okay. Just kill something. Ah, shit. Kill something, please. One thing you don't want to be is cornered. Okay, right, that one... I had to get one last attack off, didn't it? Right, okay. No! Right. Oh, did I kill it? Right, good. Okay, so you put that one to sleep, that's good. Uh-oh. I hate these. Fighting this one, I really do hate fighting this one. That Aura Line's still going. Did I do it? Yes! Excellent, right. Alright, so I'm going to move on to Sora's version of The World That Never Was, Special Portals, and... yeah, let's see what I got first. I got a Brilliant Fantasy. Over in Sora's version of The World That Never Was, we have this one for his first one, which is three or four Aura Lions, I believe. And they're very irritating, so... we've just got to pull off 3 slow motion attacks, but I want to try and keep them up here, because I already did this. I'll do a couple of them first, and then do it. I did this mission already, and then, for what really, you had to fall off, right. And it glitched off. I killed them all, and it just, like, glitched off. Alright. So I'm trying to be careful now. Okay, right. So that's 2. Or maybe 3, I don't know. So he's down here, running around. I'm hoping this is the last one. Yeah, right, okay. It just randomly glitched up last time. So for that, I get... that's a good question. What do I get for that? I leveled up as well, which is good. Savage Fantasy and Candy Goggles for the bonus prize. In the Contorted City, we find Sora's second one, which is a Pegaslick as well. Like, I think with these, though, they're the same... you know, all of them are the same for both characters. So, like, Sora will find one Aura Lion, Riku will find one Aura Lion, Sora finds Pegaslake, Riku finds Pegaslake, and then the Tyrannosaurus as well. One more. One more. Come on. There we go. Right. Doesn't mean I'm gonna win. Jesus Christ. Oh no. Nope. Sora. Hello?
Together.
I don't know what this does. Oh, okay. Stupid ass rhythm one. Oh no. I mean, this is coming in handy, I guess. I wasn't expecting that one for that. Alright. Oh, hello. Okay, right, they're down. Oh, Jesus, sorry. Oh, jeez, sorry. Four. Where's that one going? It was like careering off there to the side. Alright, okay, that's that one down. And I believe, actually, I don't know what I'm going to get for this. But that is Sora's second one down, and we get Wild Fantasy and Royal Cake. Over here, we have Sora's final portal of the game, special portal of the game, and we also, it's a 5-star one, and this will be also be the end of the mission, the end of the episode if I can get this done. I don't think I'm going to get it done. It's a very long one. So we have a few waves of enemies. We have the Ryu dragons first. Ow. We have a wave of Ryu dragons first. Then we have, I think, Oral Lions. Then it's the enemy that we are looking for. Grab that. It's like, it's just a really intense mission. Oh no! Ah, where is he? No, come on. If you let that timer go down, your dream meters are going to die. So you really? Can you, like, not? I don't like the fact that it just hurt me whilst I was trying to heal revive my dream meter. That's kind of bullshit, really, you know. Come on, then, what are you doing? I don't want to get cornered, that's the thing. I already did it. Ah. Alright, hang on. Ah, jeez. No, 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 no. Where is he? Where is he? Come on, come on, come on. I think each time it takes longer to revive it as well, so it's kind of annoying. Excuse me, I just healed. These damn Ryu dragons. Alright, one more. But then we've got other enemies to deal with, so I'm not looking forward to it. Okay, Cura. Please be it. Oh no. Are there any oil lines here? Right, okay. I'm more scared of the final enemy than this one, but it's fine. Oral lines aren't that bad once you know what to do with them, really. That's the one I'm scared of. At the back there. That's the actual enemy we need to take out. They like to, oh no, I'm stunned, stunned. No, 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 don't be stunned. Sora, no! Stop, stop, stop! Alright, I need to get away from it, because they like to spin around and they like to kill you by spinning around, so... Let me just get rid of you. Alright, we're leveled up, that's good, that's really good. I'm going to try and stay back from as much as possible. I'm going to Trinity Limit.
Let's go.
Hopefully do a decent amount of damage to it. Yeah, that did a lot of damage. Okay, one more, one more. Stay away from me. balloon rare. I don't want it to spin around because I'm scared of it spinning. Got ya. Nice. So that is Sora's final mission. Special portal mission. So that is going to be the end of the episode here. In the next episode, I am going to be doing some more of the what do you call it? The cups. Oh no, sorry, I just remembered. I've got to have the digital cup at the end of this one. And then that'll be the end of the episode. And then in the next one, I'll do some more Flick Rush cups. And then one after that will be more Flick Rush. And then the last one will be bonus bosses. So I've got Wild Fantasy. So thank you very much. And I'll join you in the digital cup.